Salutations, everyone, and welcome. This is just a little thing that I'm doing just for funsies. Because, well, honestly, a lot of people of mine have ended up not being able to show up today for Stellaris. And so I'm just doing this just for funsies. So welcome Abco, and welcome... God, where are you? Zalrock. But you're not Boogie. Okay. Let's wake up in prison. Welcome to Center Perks, the most comfortably low-security prison in the country. On behalf of all the staff here, we wish you a happy and relaxing visit. Should you get bored of the complimentary cable TV, we pride ourselves in many other engaging activities around the grounds. Warden Alberto Valero. And I think that's a little bit too loud, so I'm going to just tone the music down. We are full-screened, but that I always find produces some of the best pictures. Okay, this sounds a little jarring, too. Even though I just turned these up not even like 2 seconds ago. Anyway, so welcome to the Escapists. Your goal in this game is to escape from prison. I am me, this person running around right here. These are my fellow prisoners. Most of them we're never going to even meet, as our goal currently is to escape from prison in the most wonderful of ways. Now, how we go about doing this, there's a bunch of ways to do it, and that tends to be the main draw of this game, which is being able to escape from prison in a multitude of ways. He says as he repeats himself. However, the things that are stopping you are cops, who if they happen to find your escape path, they'll usually destroy it and lock you up in solitary for a while. But no harm, no foul beyond that. Now, the game assumes this is my first time going through it because this is just Center Perks. I have already beaten this prison with a very respectable score, and I have gotten a lot of crafting recipes in the meantime from my nothing. And I know there's the Escapist 2 out there, but I don't have the Escapists 2, and I just wanted something to fill the void for tonight because, well, I'm just going to sit in here for the long haul. Anyway, other things to be of note. You got your inventory up here, and a lot of this game is basically about crafting components that will actually assist you with trying to escape, while managing what is and is not contraband. Also, surprisingly enough, I don't think I've got a job. Last time I started this, I think I did start off with one. Let me check. Oh no, I'm laundry. So there's a free period before then. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dedicate this entire first day to raising my core stats. So you got your 3 stats here, strength, speed, and intellect. Strength is health and damage on punches, speed is how fast you move, intellect is your ability to craft components. And you generally want these to be as high as physically possible. There's no downside to having a high amount of any of these. However, you do have to manage the fact that your skills degrade over time, which I feel the Escapist 2 did better, in that the Escapist 2 doesn't have your stats degrade in the slightest. Also, it feels like I'm trying to yell over the music, so I'm just going to drop the music down a little bit further. There, that feels a little bit more balanced. And prisoners will also get random fights, which may or may not be useful to me, depending on who's fighting and doing what. And I'm also going to want to get my intellect and strength as high as physically possible. Speed can kind of fall to the wayside, if only because I've got some very specific things I could do. Or want to do. Alright, what's in your pockets? Razor blade. Useless. Anyway, soon to go to work. Well, we're soon about to head off to work, doing our little laundry job. And, Chris, can I get your quest? Need a watch? Yes, I can hook you up with a watch, given some time. There are 2 ways to make money in this game. Prison jobs, and jobs from other prisoners. I like jobs from other prisoners because you can acquire as many as you'd like, but you can acquire theoretically infinite of these jobs, but you can only ever have 5 at the same time. Zarok, I'm gonna keep kicking you out. Do I want to make Mason my hate target? Not really. Sure, I'll divert attention at next breakfast. Cooper, next shower block? Sure. Anyway, before I was so rudely interrupted, performing those menial tasks will actually earn you a lot more money than your prison job ever will, but they usually involve doing some very shady stuff to be able to pull them off properly. In addition to this, I've got my own mainline job right here. I am a simple laundromat, or a laundry worker. And as soon as I finish this job, I can go about into the prison yet again, but you can see that this job is actually mind-numbingly simple. As long as I don't mess up my little key bindings. As long as I keep the key bindings going, job gets done in no time, I make an exceptional amount of cash. I could even buy his watch, but I don't think he'll actually pay me enough to actually compensate for it. No, it'd be minus $1, and I could find a watch in any of these inmates' cells. Now, I'm actually wanting to look at... I want to look through these to find access to some very specific pieces of equipment. Because I want to make my escape, and I want to make it fast. Fast, greasy, not with a little bit of blood spilled, but I want to do it as quickly as possible. And that's going to require a lot of work. I also didn't bother checking my desk, so I have no clue what's in there. Also, since I filled up my job quota, no one's going to complain about me being there. The guard thankfully didn't see me, so my heat didn't rise in the slightest. I'm going to probably want to buy a guard outfit. Yeah, my heat rose. Heat rising is actually not as bad as I make it out to be. Do I want metal? It's honestly not that handy to me right now. Not for this type of escape. No. We're just going to walk out the front door. And since I've got nothing illegal, I can just shove it on my desk with no concern of who will find it. Anyway. Oh, I'm looking at Liam's desk when Liam's in the area. That's funny. Alright. Well, time to continue exploring. Zarok, what does your desk contain? Absolutely nothing. Zarok, what do you do with your life? Seriously. Anyway, I don't expect anyone to really Ooh. I'll take a free crafting note. That'll help with any of my other escapes. That's how you make the lightweight pickaxe. I have yet to actually need this, though, because I usually get something decent. No one here has talcum powder. Seriously? Ah, thank you. Tasty, you actually do have something useful. How do I make paper mache? Because this is going to make putty. I don't need to care about anything else. Anyway, some simple crafting recipes for the future. Well, there's some other things to deal with here now. So you saw that there's some differences in the items, green and red. Red items are illegal, green items are not. Red items are illegal, green items are not illegal. As long as I have green items at my desk, they won't care. However, if my name gets called at roll call, and they want to search my desk, then I'm going to get searched, and if they find that item, well, all my escape plans are ruined. For a little while, at least. As such, I really don't want to have that discovered, and if they find my name, I have to just run away from roll call, pick up my item, and just hold on to it until they leave. Anyway, here I'm currently raising my strength in preparation for the coming beatings I'm going to have to dole out. It's an exercise block, no shower block. And since most of the guards don't really care if I'm just a tad bit late, I'll just waltz on in, pick on Mason a little bit, just to get him beaten up, because I think Mason has something here that some people are looking for. No. Mason. Hey, Mason. Sure, I'll distract it. And now to run around in fear and terror as these guards are going to try to beat me up. Tasty, what do you got? Timber. Timber indeed. Are you still trying to chase me down? That's funny. Ooh, what's in your pocket? Tasty has the one thing I'm looking for. I'm gonna just drop you right here and grab a lighter. You did not see that. I'm gonna get beaten up by the guards if I actually do a little bit more. So let's just run. Ah, okay. You lose some of your cash and all legal items you were carrying. Ah, well, that's actually not a problem. So I'm perfectly fine with that. I got the cash back. 'Twas worth it. And we'll actually make the second portion of my plan, which is just going to be molten plastic. I don't care if I was at a very high heat, because I want to turn this into a bed dummy. Ah yes, I can also set this up, and they won't care. Ah, this prison. How did I miss something this simple? The other ones are always so... Get out of that. This is my cell. Okay. Alright, Mr. Insane Man. You have the guard outfit. I actually want to keep that, as that's also integral to my plan. Guard outfit goes in there, and now I need to just start acquiring files and other such things. So in an effort of not being beaten up, let us continue to raise our stats on the first day. I fully do not expect us to escape day one, although I know it's possible. It's just highly unlikely. I need to raise my stats a little bit more to catch this, to be able to be speedy enough to avoid the guards. I also need to raise my strength so I can actually beat people up with regularity. Hello, Anaconda. I am fine. How about yourself? Oh my gosh, that reminds me. Let's have the chat and this above everything else. There we go. I'm fine. Thank you for asking. Welcome to the live stream. I'm kind of just screwing around on this because I have a lack of something better to do, as everyone who's a part of Stellaris the Great Race was not able to make it today. For a variety of reasons, all of which are understandable, work-related or otherwise, and such. We're going to be trying to do Stellaris the Great Race next week. Alright, waiting for evening roll call. How are my stats? My intelligence is up there. Need to work on strength and speed. Because I know I can't beat up a guard just yet. Fair enough. Salutations, and welcome to the Brain Trust. Wow, that actually worked. I'm impressive. I've had so many problems with the Brain Trust thing not working in the slightest. And I understand. Hopefully you didn't actually think I was German from the stupidity that was the Stellaris video. But yes, welcome. Did someone call my name at roll call? I don't know if they did or not. Talcum powder and super glue. I actually just need the talcum powder. Acceptable. Alright, before they try to steal everything from me, I'll just take all this stuff into my pocket and make sure they don't notice any of it. And it's another wad of putty. Anyway, greetings from wherever you are. We're currently just screwing around with the Escapists. I knew you were gonna look at me. It is a little boring, but well is all I can really say. It kind of happens. I mean, I started YouTubing with no guaranteed viewers. Except maybe like a friend or two who had vaguely promised that they would join me. Oh wait. Do something at early roll call, right? Where are you? Hey Mason. Alright people, you can stop trying to chase me, you're not gonna catch me. I have mastered the art of running in circles, and you will not put a stop to this. Okay, are you out of there? Excellent. More money. Alright, Tasty. Chris, sorry, you're the person who has something for sale. And it's a fat load of nothing. Oh my god. You okay? That's... I sincerely hope that that snake is a little bit better trained. No worries, Anaconda. The Escapists is a lot of waiting, so we're not gonna be doing much anyway, except me performing just a bunch of really weird actions. You won't miss anything. Unless I somehow manage to escape, like, right now. That'd be funny. That'd actually be really funny if I just managed to perform my escape in broad daylight, like right now. Oh, I'm gonna need the talcum powder. That's actually annoying. Alright, ignore me. What else is in here? Magazines, a tube of toothpaste. Both of these will be important. Abco and Zarok, what do you got? Okay, that's good to hear. Hopefully it's not one of the venomous types of snakes. Otherwise, I sincerely recommend you stop watching and go to the hospital. Okay, I need another piece of chocolate. I need one more cup, 2 more pieces of chocolate, like 5 more lighters. I need a lot of stuff for this. Comb shiv. That is good to hear. Excellent, there's the talcum powder. I can make the last wad of putty that I actually need to make. What else is down here? Okay, does anyone have a lighter? You've got a fork. It's not helpful. Also, please do tell me how the music is. It always feels a bit loud to me. Alright, I've got 3 wads of putty, 1 bit of molten plastic. I do not have enough to make a single cup of... Do you know what a post... Oh, what? Yeah, I know what's a poster. It's one of those things, it is something that you hang on a wall, usually of something that you like to see, like a band or a game that you like watching. A magazine... A magazine... Oh, yeah. That's basically all it is. You've got a file. Do you have any quests? A watch. Should have been on the watch out for a watch. Started a DVD off of you. Well, I'll be beating up people anyway. A poster and... Oh, you want me to go through the wall in the prison. But that's just too simple. I want to just go through... I just want to walk out and then cut the fence open and then continue from there. Zarok has nothing. And Tasty still has food in his pocket, which I think is completely hilarious. Anyway, time for my day job. I mean, going through the wall is one of the simplest ways to get out of there. It is one of the simplest ways, but I find that just escaping right under their noses is just better. Problem is, it takes just a little bit more of a setup. I already peeked through all their desks, I think. But I didn't peek for a watch, so let's just take a look. I already have my guard outfit. Okay, that's Mason. I actually want to go speak with him right now. Hey Mason, do you still have that good stuff? The good stuff. You do. It's the easiest, but it's not the most fun. I think just tricking everyone in the prison is the most fun for me. And sure, it might not be the easiest, but it's definitely one of the more rewarding. Because all I need to do is cut the fence here-ish, and then just move up from there. I also need to figure out who has the purple key, or get the purple key which is in the vent right above me. Oh, Cooper, you've got stuff too. Do you have the good stuff though? You've got the simple stuff. I don't like the simple stuff. Gavin, what's your request? Gavin. Levick, my radio receiver, in good faith he'd watch my back. He failed to deliver, so I want my payment back. That is acceptable considering what we plan to do. Isn't Escapists 2 already released? I thought Escapists 2 was already out. I just don't have it, and I don't have a job right now, so I'm going to continue just doing this type of thing in the hopes that I can make it big on YouTube while looking for a job, because that's probably what's going to happen, is I just find work. At least that's everything that I think is going to happen, and everything that's going on with me. I wonder, how is damage calculated? Is it based on your, like, is it based on your max health? I'll take your chocolate from you. Look out for a poster. Yes, I could just snatch you one. That's not hard. Sure, I'll go beat up Mason. I mean, Jesus. These quests aren't that difficult. Anything? No, you still have the same garbage as before. You also have the same garbage as before. So there's Officer Levick. So what I'm really concerning myself with is if I can get a lot of lighters. Some might say enough lighters for a little lighter tribute. Who knows? I've got my one plan, I'm sticking to it, no matter how long it takes. Do I have another distraction thing? Not really. Officer Gill is worse than the crooks in here, someone should get him a good hiding. Sure, I'll go beat up an officer, because I need to do that anyway. Fair enough. Good night, Anaconda, and farewell. And Tasty was beaten up again. What does Tasty have now? That's Liam. Liam's pockets is hand cream and a plastic knife. But yes, good night again. Your pudding is missing, Abco. I think you have much bigger things to worry about. Is that busted, or is that just me seeing things? Were all the doors just opening for no good reason? I have no clue. What am I looking for again? Watch poster and then beat up Mason. Oh, was that a watch right there and I just looked past it? I think it was. No, Panarium barrel, which I still have no clue what that is. Toss the comb. I mean, I have a comb in my desk that could turn into a comb shiv whenever. Was it a magazine? And super glue. Yeah, I had a feeling nothing would happen. So does anyone here have a poster? I don't think anyone does. Comb and duct tape. Wait, Gil, go right on by. Ignore me, ignore me. Ignore everything that I do. I think I actually want the duct tape in the magazine, because I think that produces a poster. If I'm not mistaken. That is the case. One poster has been produced from seemingly useless garbage. Tasty, I finally have a gift for thee. Annoying. Can't take on any more quests. I guess I'll just focus on pumping iron for right now. Hopefully I'm not going to be discovered this night, because discovery this night would be particularly bad, because I've got no place to store all my excess garbage. And I can't yet make it into something viable. Anyway, if anyone's wondering what at this point, if anyone's wondering what buttons I'm hitting in the background, it's because all of these minigames are based off the buttons Q and E in some fashion. And their alternation thereof, in order to raise your stats. So Tasty, where are you hiding? I've got a gift for you. Take your poster. What do you got? Bar of chocolate. I think I'm going to need... Okay, at absolute minimum I need 3. So I might as well buy the other bar of chocolate now and get it over with. Now, chaps, what is going to search? Preferably not Shepherd. God, so many things that are technically illegal that it hurts. You know what? We're gonna hide the bed dummy down here. Could just move back into formation and then just grab the last item. Because I can always make another bed dummy. I can always make another bed dummy. That isn't a problem. So there's exactly one more illegal item in here, and that's the file. And as long as it's not on me in particular, they won't find anything.